Hey, this how I know this how I know it's me and not you. This is how I know it's me and not you. So I'm at Buffalo Wild Wings, right off Truxell. You know the old school. This used to be center court. You know the Chris Webber spot. I'm in there watching the game. I'm in there doing my thing, chilling, having my drinks, having a good time. Mind you, I went there last week by myself, solo. And prior to me getting there, so when I got there, there was a bunch of energy going on, and I didn't understand what was going on. But as I come to find out, there's an altercation in there. Dallas fan was fighting the Eagles fan, and then Dallas fans started fighting another Dallas fan, right? And you can feel it when you walk in. Like you can feel something just happened when I got there. So anywho, I go there today, watch the Niner. I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna go there again. Usually I go to more, Cheers closed down, so I can't go to Cheers no more. That was my go-to spot. That was everybody go-to spot. They the fuck did shut the fuck down. So fuck shit happened up there. So then I usually go to a local bar, but that's not local in the Thomas area, but local just, when you think Sacramento or when you think like good atmosphere for bar. The first one was in off of Watt. I used to hit it's called Pitch and Fiddle. Go there, boom, it was good. Then they expanded, they built another one, but it was a little further east. That motherfucker is off of a motherfucker in Fair Oaks. I don't remember the street it's off of X, Y, and Z. But anyway, I usually go there to watch the game. I haven't went there this year yet because the Niners ain't been that good. So I just want to peep the scene before that shit is strike. That shit is a strike. So anyway, I say, man, Boop, my nigga asked me, man, when we watching the game at? I said, man, Buffalo Wild Wings last week was cool. Let's go there this week, see what it looked like. Bob, so I go there in the third quarter of the Giants Charger game. Watching the Giants Charger game up there, which what happened to be a good game. The way it ended was the way it ended. The Giants ended up pulling that shit out. They end up they ain't leave unscathed though. They had some injuries. Neighbors got hurt. Chargers got an old lineman hurt. But bottom line is the fucking Giants won the game, first win of the season for them. Russell Wilson is out. They got the rookie in. It's a new regime over there. So boom, Niner game, come on. It's already an issue because look, mind you, they got a bunch of TVs. So when you got a bunch of TVs, you already know you begging for your team to be on the main TV. But mind you, when I walk in there, the team that's on the main TV playing with the audio is the fucking Chargers and Giants game. That's the main team in there, right? Then they got the side TVs. I can't even remember who that was. It was who was on the side TV? No, so I lied. The main TV was Tampa Bay versus who the fuck was Tampa Bay playing? Eagles. Tampa Bay was the Eagles on the main TV, and then they had the fucking Chargers and Giants on the other TVs, which is CBS. So this TV was Fox, right? So boom, we automatically know the Niners come on afterwards. So the Niners is on Fox. That's our contract. We are Fox. We cream of the crop. We the main niggas. When we walk in the building, the Niners the main niggas. So boom, we like, okay, this game just got to go off. The other game will cut on. But then the other game went off. They start playing the Niner game on the other TV. So we like, cool, because this game almost over. It's like 2 minutes to go, but niggas want to see the Niner game. On this left TV, it wasn't even a fucking sporting event. It was some fucking old Western movie. So I asked the bartender, hey, when you get a chance, is there a way you can put this on the Niner game right here? Because ain't nobody here watching this fucking Bonanza, Rifleman type shit. So she like, yeah, boop, they put it on. So now the Niner games is on the outer TVs, right? But this main TV is still on the bullshit, but it's still a game. So then that game go off. Now they put the fucking Raider game on the TV. The Raiders against, who the fuck did the Raiders just play? The Raiders just played. Who the fuck did the Raiders play? Raiders play. I can't remember who. I'll remember in a minute. In a minute. Raiders play somebody, right? But they got that. They now have that game on the main TV, and they got the Niners on the outskirt TVs. But the volume is the Niner game, right? So I instantly call a bartender back over. I said, "Well, hold up. How the fuck is these niggas with a losing record, and then they playing a trash ass opponent? Who was their fucking opponent, bro?" Trying to think of a tackle that was made, a play that was made. Was it the Giants? No, it wasn't the Giants. The Giants played the Chargers. The Raiders played. Man, hold on, because this shit don't bother me. Let me see who the fuck the Raiders played it right now. The Raiders played some bullshit, is what I know. The Raiders game that was fucking played today was the Raiders game that played today was no, they didn't play them. Did they play them? Oh, I'm tripping. Anyway, man, they played some bullshit. How about that? Okay, they did. No, 20 today. There we go. Yeah, I was about to say some stupid shit. So the Raiders played the Bears. Why in the fuck is the Raiders versus the Bears on the main TV is my question. Both them niggas is ass. Both them niggas is losing, bro. Put that shit on the outskirts. So what they told me was, they said, no, he requested it already. I said, nigga, we was sitting here before he got here and requested that the Niners be on the main TV. Or not requested, we asked, was the Niners going to be on the main TV? And it was like, yeah, we just waiting on this game to end. I said, this nigga at this time, the nigga had one fucking beer that looked like a fucking Coors draft. I was already 3-4 drinks in on shots, and then my nigga got there more shots plus food. I said, man, we in here spending way more money than, mind you, we at Buffalo Wild Wings. I said, nigga, we in here spending way more money than this motherfucker, man. Get that shit off this table. Off the screen. Boom. So instead of maybe y'all reading it the same way he read it, but instead of this nigga, the manager, Juan, reading it the way that thought I was delivering it, he took the shit so serious and to heart. Oh no, mind you, he going off of last week when there was a fight there with the Dallas fans against the Eagles and shit. Oh man, we don't want any problems here, X, Y, and Z. So now he throwing off my mood because I was bullshitting, joking, and I'm like, man, I'm not serious, bro. Like it's just a game. I don't give a fuck. Y'all got that game going, but you throwing my energy off at this point, nigga. I'm buzzed. You fucking my buzz off. You know what I mean? Oh, do you need me to go tell them? No, I don't need you to go tell them, bro. Y'all got the game on. I ain't tripping. You ain't got to tell that nigga to move nothing. So here's the plot twist. It's always some plot twists. It's always some suckers. There's always some marks. There's always some niggas that don't got no nuts in between their legs. They got like a vaginal wall or they got like a fucking a uterus, or they got fucking some shit real niggas ain't got. How about that? What? It was a fucking Panthers fan, and I want to say a Bronco fan sitting. So I'm sitting right here like this, right? So imagine me at a bar. Boom, niggas next to me, bam. And then to my immediate right, who was talking clock, it'd be like 4 o'clock. They had a table in Buffalo Wild Wing, right? And they sitting there together, a fucking Panther fan and a Bronco fan. Mind you, the Panthers already got the shit beat out of them. And they trash as fuck this year. And then the Broncos ain't even got a fucking dog in the fight right now because they ain't even playing. And mind you, I like the Broncos. I like to see them do good. So I can't remember what happened the first time, right? Because that was the second time. But the first time, something happened. And I look back there and I asked a question. Or they asked me a question. I can't remember. I can't recall. I think I asked them a question. No, yeah, I was like, who y'all pulling for? But then I seen it was Panther gear. And I said, oh, y'all, okay, your team already lost already. Who you going for? Because he didn't have nothing known representing nothing. He was like, oh, my team don't play to the mall, the Giants, X, Y, and Z. I'm like, oh, okay, cool. Boom. So, mind you, I'm tipsy. I'm getting tipsy. I'm drinking. I'm at the bar. We having a good time with the people at the bar. What the fuck happened? I think it was the third quarter. It was either late third or early fourth. Something happened. Did we throw a pick six? No, a punt return or a kickoff return. One of the two. Either we kicked it off and they returned it, or it was a punt and they returned it. And these niggas was jumping up and down for joy. And you can't hear it. You can't help but hear a fucking hater. It ain't nothing you can do besides hear a fucking hater. So I'm watching and I hear this shit. And mind you, I don't say shit to them. I just see it in disgust. But the people at the bar with me, so my nigga Rail is right here with me, and then some random person, and then some random older lady is right next to me, my immediate right, and then her husband is right there. She a Raider fan, her husband a Niner fan, but mind you, we've been already bullshitting and talking since the fucking Giants Charger game. So the bond there is already built, right? So her husband says to me, I can't believe this shit. What the fuck is going on? I can something to the effect, and I'm paraphrasing because I can't fully remember. I don't remember at all. I know me, I'm gonna move on from what he said because I can't really remember. So I'm gonna paraphrase and it's gonna be all made up. So I'll skip that. Me personally, I said to him, because I can't remember what he said to me, but I know what I said to him. I said, it's not even possible, and I said it just this loud, that I ain't got a dog in the fight and can be up cheering like these niggas back here as if this is their team. It's not even possible that I can root for another team with that much passion. I don't have that passion in me for another team. Period. Yeah, I want to see the Raiders lose. Yeah, I want to see the Cowboys lose. I'm not cheering for the niggas that's beating them, though. If they do a good play, I'm not jumping up and down for joy, right? So the run back happens. We fast forward. I say that. The nigga, the Panther nigga says, I don't know. I didn't got all the way out the loop. I didn't forgot all. I didn't forgot the whole story. But I know some whole shit going on. So bottom line, then this is why I wanted to bring my fucking camera and shit, because I really want to start recording my albums. But bottom line is the nigga said some shit and it got a little heated. And then the Raider fans stepped in for him because they was cheering for the Raiders. But the Raider fans don't even know these niggas ain't got a dog in the fight. So boom, that shit happens. We have an exchange of words. And I'm just like, bruh, he asked me, this is what he did ask me. He said, so you mean to tell me if there's just a game on and your team ain't playing, you ain't cheering for nobody? I said, no, nigga, I'm not. I'm watching the game. I'm not rooting for nobody. I'm just hopefully watching good football. Because if it ain't good football, I'm cutting it off and moving on. I don't care who wins this game. I'm not cheering if they make a great catch, and I'm not cheering if they make a great catch. You know what I mean? I just don't see how you could be loyal to a team and you're so able and willing to cheer for another. It's not even pop for me anyway. Not saying y'all can't do it. So that started a little riff in the program, right? Here comes Juan again. Y'all remember Juan from the last video. Juan thought we was aggressive because I talked with such a dominant voice. I moved with such a masculinity presence that they took that as I was being aggressive. They took my tone and my stature and my demeanor as, aggressive. And I had to let them know, nah, that ain't it at all. Nigga, I just talk how I talk and I walk how I walk. Like y'all, just because y'all walk like hoes and act like bitches, that ain't my MO. So boom, right? We get back to watching the game. I think we down 10 at this point. I can't remember. I hate that I can't remember, but we down. We end up losing? 26-21. So we end up doing something to score. Mind you, these niggas now as huddled up with the Raiders niggas who was talking shit. They wasn't talking shit, but they was trying to be like mediators. Oh, y'all let it go, X, Y, and Z. And I'm like, bro, we ain't got no problem. Yeah, I mean, it's, if it is, it is. If it ain't, it ain't. Y'all ain't got nothing to do with it. But, That's just how it goes. Niggas getting involved in shit that ain't got nothing to do with them. I've been involved in shit like that. Matter of fact, I'm gonna tell that story. I'm gonna tell my Reno trip story, but not right now. But so anyway, we end up coming back. We end up having the ball with a chance to win the game. It's 21-26. We got the ball and we pushing, right? To win. We can win 28-26. Final possession of the game, basically. 26, 21. But mind you, these niggas done huddled up with the Raider fans, a fucking Denver fan and a fucking Panther fan, some bitches. And I hope some of my friends, because I'm posting this tonight, so I would hope some of my friends that may happen to know these faggots. I'll take that off, not faggots. I'll take that off. Whatever they identify as, I would hope, you know, they hear the story and then correlate this story and be like, oh, yeah, I know you're talking about, and, you know, set that shit up. And we could do some old school LA fade type shit. But, so, boom, that happens, right? We end up coming back or with the ball, 26-21 with the ball. So I'm cheering now. Now I'm in my bag because I'm like, ain't no way we losing this game. I was saying this in there. I'm like, yeah, we about to win. The Raiders about to win X, Y, and Z. Boom, bam, boom. Because the Raiders was winning at this point. We was losing at this point. And they hanging with the Raider fans. So now they feel comfortable over there. So, boom. I think we end up, did Brock throw a pick? Did he throw a pick? I can't remember if we threw a pick or a turnover and down. Bottom line, we fucked up and didn't win the game. No, we threw a pick because I remember walking off and was like, bud, what the fuck X, Y, and Z? And then I had to sit there. Mind you, with all the shit boiling, with all the fucking Niner Raider hate, like for my whole life, I have never just been just a Raider hater. It doesn't bother me. We're not affected to me by each other unless we play in the Super Bowl, and then I'll have a different stance. But like just a regular week, it doesn't bother me like it bothers y'all. So, boom, I had to watch that game because at this point, my hate, I needed the Raiders to lose for two reasons. One, because I won't hear the end of it this week. And two, or three reasons. Two, I have a bet with multiple Raider fans on better record for the year. And three, this fake-ass Panther fan and this mark-ass Denver Bronco fan is hanging over there with them, right? And he says, so he's over there, you know, their power, maybe for protection. I don't know what the fuck they're doing. But guess what happens? Guess what the fuck happens? Geno throws an interception, and guess what the fuck happens? This whole ass Denver fan, not even the Panther fan, the Denver fan starts pom-pomming and cheering. And then it made me realize, okay, maybe I was tripping. This nigga is just watching football and he's just celebrating the downfall of the team he wants to lose. He ain't really celebrating the Niners losing. He just celebrating that he wants them to lose. So he don't got no, damn, what I can't think of the word, but he ain't biased about it. He wants who he wants to lose, and that's just it. So once I seen that, then I was like, okay, maybe it is on me. Maybe I am tripping. Maybe I am a little tipsy. Maybe I am a little tipsy, and I read into that too much. You know what I mean? Because when the Bears did something good, that nigga was celebrating, and he was over there talking to them niggas, and they didn't even have a problem with it. It was some fucking fake ass. You know what I mean? Some people you think was diehard Raider fans that didn't give a fuck. And listen, I'm not rolling to the fucking bar or to the game with a nigga I know that wants my team to lose. It's impossible. Now, I know everybody don't want us to win, so I'm not saying that, but I'm not pulling up to the venue knowing that you want my team to lose. That's impossible for me to do. I don't want that type of energy around me. I need the positive energy. So anyway, he's over there, boom, bam. And I'm like, okay. But so once the play happened, it's only some seconds on the clock. So now I'm starting to walk off. Mind you, I'm at the bar officially, originally, right? This is the bar. I go from the bar and then start walking towards the exit. If y'all know what Buffalo looked like, y'all know what I mean. This the bar. I didn't go parallel to the bar. I walked out and then start walking like to the exit. But I'm still looking at the TV as I'm walking out. My head is this way. The corner of the fucking end of the bar is where the Raider fans and the fake niggas is at, right? One of the Raider fans, who only is going off of one of the fake niggas combo, felt something. Because he says, the fuck are you looking at me like that for? Nigga, I said, who the fuck is you talking to, nigga? I ain't looking at you, nigga. I'm looking at the TVs. Faggot, what's your problem? Take off faggot. Scratch. I can't scratch it. Who the fuck is you talking to, sucker? So we have our little shit. And his little skinhead, when I say skinhead, I mean this motherfucker looked like the nigga off of Higher Learning. The nigga off of Higher Learning that did the sniper shot. He looked just like him trying to come hold us back, right? I'm fast forwarding because the shit ain't, you know what I mean? The in-between really don't matter because nothing happened. But I'm a fast forward. So the in-between nigga, the skinhead nigga was hold me back. And I kept brushing it. Nigga, stop touching me. Nigga, touch him. What is you touching me for? And then my nigga is, you know, on that same time. And then here comes Juan, the manager. He's fucking talking to us because it always looks like we're the aggressor because we're the loud ones. We the ones that, you know, ain't taking the bullshit. We the ones X, Y, and Z. So the Denver fan, I wish I would have really hit this nigga. I should have just fired on him and kicked it off because we looked like the bad guys anyway because it seemed like we was the aggressors the whole time only because the demeanor, the tone that I talk with once shit get hostile, and then just the aura. Our aura is just aggressive. I mean, not aggressive. Our aura is just like no bullshit type. So, you know, I'm like, bro, why the fuck is you over here talking to us? Y'all see we at the door leaving out. Why the fuck is the niggas that's not leaving, the niggas that was at the bar over here with us then? If we're the problem, make it make sense. Because we're leaving towards the door. The niggas that's supposedly at the bar, why the fuck they ain't still at the bar then if they ain't the ones causing the problem? Juan. Oh no, we're just trying to de-escalate and but mind you, Juan felt some type of way because he didn't know earlier that I was just bullshitting and joking. And then we had to send our food back because it was fucking ice cold, Juan. So anybody that knows the little, these suckers, these niggas really some suckers, man. I'm starting to really think it's me though. That's one thing I'm learning, bro, because bullshit normally happens when I'm around. And I know why too. And this is why I don't come outside. Because I don't allow bullshit to come around me. I don't like fake shit. I don't like condescending shit. I don't like the energy off. And I don't like you could feel like you could play with me. Pause. No homo. Whatever. I don't like that you feel like that you can say anything or land anything. So I'll address it. And then when I address it, that's when it becomes a problem. See, most people want to address it, and I get why, and I understand why, and I blame. Should I say it? Should I say it? Should I say it? I'm gonna say it like this. I blame me not playing sports in my youth years, like adolescent years, as one of the reasons why. Because I noticed majority of my friends who played organized sports, like whether it was high school, middle school, and then like growing up, they're more easygoing. They're more. See, I'm short tempered, so they can allow more. Like I would be like the Draymond Green, the fucking Ron Artest. I'm so short tempered on shit. I would be like the not Raja Bell because he was on some whole shit. But I would just be more the short tempered. I am the short tempered nigga. Like I'm not the nigga that like, okay, everybody go their own way. And then everybody start going their own way. And then I hear somebody else say, yeah, niggas better have. I'm the nigga that's going, niggas better have what? You know what I mean? That's me. And that ain't a good trait. I'm not saying it's a good trait, but I'm that person. While all my other partners would just act like they ain't even hear them, and then we just moving on. And that's a great trait that I wish I had. But I just don't have that pushover trait, man. I just don't have that say whatever you want to me trait. Unless you're willing to show me that you know what I mean? Like you bagging it up. And I'm not saying I'm the biggest, the baggest, the strongest, that I can whoop the most niggas at none of that. But I just have to understand, why do you feel so comfortable of moving forward with the aggression? Oh, I know why you feel comfortable. Because you think we not comfortable, or you think I'm not comfortable, or you think that we something to play with. And I've just never been able to be something to play with. It's just not my style. I can't land it. I won't let it fly. I'm not something to play with. I don't know how to be that. So anyway, boom, nothing happens. I'm talking about we face to face. I done pump faked on this nigga 4 or 5 different times. Boom, nothing happened. They go back over. Juan didn't even make it. Well, we going this way, they going that way. But something inside of me won't let me leave. But my partners know that too, right? So they waiting on me to get in the car and leave X, Y, and Z. So what I do is act like I get in the car, boop, I ride out with them. Oh, where we going? Okay, boop. Oh, I'm gonna see you at the next spot, boop. We get to the next light. They going left. I'm going straight because my next spot is straight. Their next spot is left before they get back. So boom, I go straight. But what I do, I go in that parking plaza and I spin a bitch because I'm not something. Let me see. Y'all ever seen Back to the Future? 1, 2, or 3? Nigga, when they call George a chicken, that's something inside of me. I hear you say chicken, something happens inside of me that I don't know what, but I have to figure it out. So boom, I spin back around and I go back in Buffalo Wild Wing by myself. Well, it's 4 of these niggas, and I walk back in the building because I just want to see is it whatever or is it whatever. So boom, I walk back in there. 3 of them at the fucking at the bar. I walk in the bathroom because I really got to pee. So I go in the bathroom, and one of them in the bathroom. He see me. His bitch ass don't say shit, so I don't say nothing. I walk out the bathroom, stand there for a second. All 4 of them now are standing at the bar. But mind you, 2 of them was leaving already, and they don't say shit. So boom, I leave. And that's the end of that fucking story. But I was just hoping that this lands and reaches somewhere. It was a gay ass Panther fan. Fuck, not gay. No, I don't want to say gay, but I know for the video it's gonna say gay. It was a Panther fan sitting there. He had a Panther hat on, a Panther shirt, some shorts. He wasn't even, you feel me? And then it was a bald dude with a trash ass beard, or maybe it just wasn't shaved, but it was trash. He had a hat with no apparel on it. His shirt was no apparel, and he had some Crocs. And that was another thing I learned from my dog Reg. Always don't go outside no slides and no Crocs because you never know when it's gonna go down. He had Crocs on, and he didn't even have them in sports mode, so I know he wasn't ready if I would have, you feel me. But I didn't, you feel me? They didn't, you feel me? So this story was just a story. But if you losing and we losing, what's the point of fucking trying to talk? Like we all losing. Damn. This was last week when I was watching that Dallas game and they was losing, but we had just fucked up, but they were celebrating as if they wasn't losing. So, anywho, that's that story. I'll be right back for another one. And y'all can tell the stories, the same day because I got this Debo hoodie on. You hear me? All over the place. You hear me? All over the place. No.